Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Sorry, it's been a long time since I've done a proper reselling video, but I'm going to make a different sort of type of video today. I'm not sure whether I'm going to carry on reselling after a discovery that I've made. That intro probably sounds a bit dramatic, let me explain. So I've got my laptop just here to the side of the camera, so if you see me looking over, it's because of that. And I'll show some figures on the screen. So last month I had my best ever sales month that I've ever had. So I'm just looking here. Like I said, I'll put the numbers up so you can see them as well. Let me move over here so I can put them somewhere here. So I had 98 sales, which works out 24 sales a week, and I made a total of £801 profit and 25p, which sounds fantastic, but I now have to do all the deductions and all the expenses. So yeah, let's get into that. Let's go down into the expenses. So the car boots that I like going to, about 22 mile drive from my house, so that's a 44 mile round trip on a Sunday morning. So my petrol costs was £65.25. Then the cost of goods was 200 and just short of £300, because I'm roughly spending about £80 to £90 a week in the car boots. Packaging materials, spent £37.33, and my eBay store subscription was £27. So my total expenses was £429.58. So just bear with me, I'm just going to scroll down a little bit. So when you take away all those expenses, my profit comes down to £371.67, which works out £92.91 a week, which breaks down to £13.27 a day. I should also mention that during this time, and I've been doing it for months, I list 3 items a day. So in this month, I had 98 sales, which works out 24 sales a week, and I'm listing 3 a day. So in that time period, I listed 93 items. So it works out 1 sale a day, with 5 days having 2 sales a day. I should also mention that during this time, and I've been doing it for months, I list 3 items a day. So in this month, I had 98 sales, which works out 24 sales a week, and I'm listing 3 a day. So in that time period, I listed 93 items. So it works out 1 sale a day, with 5 days having 2 sales a day. When you take away all the expenses, I've got less than half is profit. Obviously, I've got more stock, which will make more money, but I've worked it out because I had 98 sales. My average profit on each item, when you average it all out, was £4, which, yeah, that's not where I need to be at all. So yeah, I've had some really good sales. I'll just share a couple. I'm just scrolling up on my. So I bought a Man United shirt. It was 2008 away one, like a white one. I paid £6 for that. That sold for £29, leaving me a total of £18.65 profit. And let me show you another good one. I bought an Olympus Mewtwo, if that's how you pronounce it. So that left me a profit of like £33. Let me just show one more, a good one. There's one. I picked up some Thomas Taylor lawn bowls, paid £12 for those. They sold for £38.50, leaving me a profit of £20.72. So you know, there is more big ones like that, but there's just an example of some of the good sales. But a lot more of the sales, £3, £4, sometimes £2. And what's happening is I'm buying something, realizing it's not worth as much as it used to be, or there's something wrong with it. I take it home, it's not working properly, there's bits missing. and I pretty much sell it for, I'm pretty much, well, I was going to say breaking even, but I'm making like £2 profit, and that's what's bringing this average cost down. Is, I think, yeah, it was a bit of a shock because I thought I was making more money than that. And I don't know about you, but when I don't have, I've not done my number crunching and I'm just guessing, I always think I've made more than I have, or if I just had to guess my bank account, I would probably guess that I had more money in there than I actually do. So you tend to think you've got more than you have, essentially. I don't know if that's true for everyone, but that's definitely true for me. I've found that. So yeah, so a lot of the items are just not selling for the profit margins which I need them to. And I would say I'm only working, I don't know, 15 to 18 hours a week, which is not a lot of time, but the amount of mental headspace it takes up, the amount of stuff and time I'm spent researching, packing, posting, building the draft bank up, these things all, it does take its toll, and after doing the accounting as well, like I've just done, like getting all the numbers down, it's a lot. And to be only making, let me just scroll down again, sorry, to only be making £371 after my best month was a bit underwhelming, to be honest. I mean, so it's not all doom and gloom. I'm still making profit. I'm still in the green. It's not like I'm losing money or anything like that. I'm still making money, but I'm not where I want to be. So it was quite sobering to be like, wow, what a month. I've had 98 sales, and I feel like I'm constantly sort of packing and heading to the post office and stuff, and yeah, so it was a bit disappointing to be honest. But I've got a plan going forward, so from now on I'm not taking chances on anything that I see and about. I'm going to be so particular with my sourcing now. I'm only going to look for things that has a minimum £10 profit, ideally more than that, but that's what I need to do going forward. So I'll probably come home with less, but it can be more quality over quantity. So I may have to change my listing from 3 a day to maybe 2 or even 1 a day. I might only find 7 to 8 items that week that fit that criteria that I've now set myself. Well, if I can only list 1 a day, then so be it. I think that's the best way going forward. So yeah, I hope you got something out of this video. Hope you've enjoyed seeing the numbers and how much I'm actually making. It can be a little bit deceiving, your eBay 90-day total, or when you do a car boot haul, I've spent this, here's what I'm going to make, but that profit comes over many months, and then you probably use a big chunk of that to buy more stock. So yeah, so I was aware of the numbers I was making, but I didn't fully take into account all the expenses. I've kind of only done that recently, and I've kind of gone back in the several months, and the previous months are even worse because obviously this was my best sales month. So I'm glad I wish I'd done it earlier, but at least I'm glad I've done it now, and I didn't just keep on doing the same thing and then only realising 6 months later, because that would have been much worse. I'm probably going to give it about 3 months trying this new strategy, being much more picky and selective about what I buy, and I'll see the results, see if if there's been an improvement. Fantastic, I'll carry on. If not, I'm really going to have to maybe consider calling it a day and maybe have a go at finding another side hustle. Don't get me wrong, if that was to happen, I'd still go to car boots, because I pick up stuff for myself, like, as well, and I still like going. I don't get much time to go in charity shops at the moment with my working hours and for childcare and stuff like that, but if I stopped reselling like the way I am, if I popped in somewhere and I saw a coat for £10 and I know that sells for £30-40, I'm going to pick it up. That sort of bargain hunting, hustler sort of traits. I think I was chatting to another reseller about this. He was doing it for 20 years and he's retiring from it now. He says that sort of aspect of you, it'll never go away. So yeah, I might still do a little bit of hustle and bustle on the side if things don't go the way I hope they do, but we'll just take it from here and we'll see what's going on, and if things are on the right path, I'll continue. If not, I'll knock it on the head and call it a day. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your patience. I know it's been a while since I've made a proper video, but yeah, take care. Bye for now.